Are you in the club?
This is Disney Cars Toy Club, and today we're going to be playing with some Play-Doh and Fun-Doh. We have the Rose Art Magic Fun-Doh Pet Shop to open up and show to you guys. We also have the Littlest Pet Shop Surprise Pack to go along with it. Now we're going to start this video off by opening up the Pet Shop playset. And it does say on the back that this is a 6-piece playset, 3 tubs of Magic Fun-Doh modeling compound, 25 transfers, water applicator, 3 dough cutters, 3 display stands, a dough roller, transfer press dough knife, sticker sheet, and that should be everything. So let's get this opened up and we will see what we have inside of here. So this is going to be all the pieces that come inside of the box. This is going to be the 3 Fun-Dohs. Let's go ahead and get this put together. And here is our finished Pet Shop playset. Now this little street lamp over here, or bird cage I guess, I thought it was a street lamp, but it looks like there's a bird in there. That's actually your cutting knife that you can kind of just stick right there. And just to give you guys an idea of what the front of the box looks like compared to that, that looks pretty similar to me. Looks exactly like the box. Now let's take a look at the stickers that come inside. These are going to be the Magic Transfer stickers. I'm going to show each one of them to you. We're not going to do every single one of them in this video, but I can at least show them to you guys. Here's some more. That cat looks pretty cute. We may have to do him. And the little chihuahua. There's a fish in a fish bowl. And also, inside of this Magic Fun-Doh kit, this also comes with some magic sticker transfers. If I can get them out, it's like stuck in there. Let's see what that comes with. Now, of course, this is sold separately. It does not come with the playset. This one actually seems like it has quite a few. Looks like you get 2 of each sticker. I keep calling them stickers, but I think they're actually called transfers. But we'll just keep calling them stickers because that's what I want to call them. That octopus looks pretty cool. I'm going to set him to the side. We're going to do him. And that lion looks pretty cool too. Looks like you don't get 2 of these. Oh, we are definitely doing the monkey. I said there's a monkey. That tiger looks pretty cute. There's a dolphin. I don't know about that alligator. That one looks a little off. There's a sea turtle. Looks like you almost have an entire Finding Nemo set with this. And there's a whale. We'll go ahead and set the rest of those off to the side. So to start off, we're going to do the little kitty, and we're just going to use the white Play-Doh, or excuse me, Fun-Doh that comes inside of this playset, if I can get it out. And here it is. Now we don't want to use all of it. Wow, this is actually pretty firm. This is a lot different than Play-Doh is. It's almost like a hard piece of gum. That's kind of what it feels like. And I guess I need to make it just a little bit bigger. And just kind of just flatten it out on the table just a little bit more so it's got a nice smooth surface. Right there's our surface, and we have to take the clear piece of plastic off first. And we need to put it face down. And we have this Magic Fun-Doh applicator, and I had to put some water in here. And we're going to take the water and we're just going to kind of lightly press down. And you can kind of see the sticker coming through the paper right there. And you don't want to press down too much because then a bunch of water is going to come out and just go everywhere. And now that we have it fully on there, we're going to take this piece and press down. And it says to hold it for 1 minute. So it's been about a minute. Let's go ahead and take this off, and then we need to gently peel the paper off. And there is our first transfer. Look at that. That actually looks really nice. That turned out a lot better than what I thought it was. It's got a little bit of kind of a mess up right there around his paws, but overall that turned out pretty good. And if you look at the paper actually, it came completely off of the paper, so I'm not really sure why it's missing a little bit of color right there. And it says you need to wait about a minute to let this dry. So we're gonna let this dry and then we're gonna do the other side. And what I'm gonna do while I'm waiting on this to dry, this is gonna be one of the cutters that comes with the playset. We're gonna set this down and we're gonna try to cut this kitty out. Let's see if I can do this right the first time, I hope. Gonna press down really hard. Gonna take this extra fundo off. Excuse me, magic fundo. And let's see what this looks like now. If I can get it out without tearing it up too much. So it looks like it came out pretty good. Need to take this a little bit off. So there is our finished kitty. Now we're gonna do the other side. Let's go ahead and get the plastic off here. And let's place her down. Hopefully I can get her nice and evened up with where the kitty is. And then let's take our water applicator. And I may have put a little too much water on the kitty. That might be why it turned out the way it did. So I'm going to try not to put as much on this one. So we got that on there, and then we need to press this down on it. And it's going to be really funny if I pull this off and the kitty comes, the kitty's like stuck to the glass on the table. But we're going to give this a minute and then we'll see what happens. And it's been about a minute, so we'll go ahead and take this off. And we're gonna gently take the paper off. And she didn't turn out nearly as good as the kitty did. Luckily the kitty did stay on there except for the ear. The ear came off. But as you can see on the paper, I guess that's my fault. I missed the sides of it right there with the water, which is why it didn't come out that good. But that's okay because we have many more chances to go. We'll go ahead and let's put this on one of the little bases. So you just kind of press it in there. And then you can place it right here. And now you can kind of turn it. I think the first one's always the hardest, but I guarantee this one's going to turn out better. We're going to do this monkey right here for the one side. We'll go ahead and put them right in the middle. Get our water. This time I'm going to make sure to get the entire thing. Make sure to get all the sides. Alright, that is the entire thing. In fact, I'm going to go over it just one more time, and now we're going to press down for a full minute. Alright, so we've gotten a full minute in, and let's go ahead and take the paper off. And like I said, this one I am certain is going to turn out better. Got everything except for, I guess, his toes on that one foot. But that one actually turned out pretty good. That's pretty close to what it should be, except for that little part right there on his foot. That one's actually pretty nice. Let's go ahead and let's cut him out using this shape. And you know what I just realized? Oh my goodness. I cut the other one out the same way I just did, and you're supposed to turn it around this way. I don't know why I didn't realize that sooner, but that's probably going to make it look a lot nicer too. I told you guys this one was going to turn out better. The first one's always the hardest one, and that one definitely turned out much better because I actually turned it around and did it the right way. So we're going to let that dry, and then we're going to do the other side. And while we're waiting on that to dry, we're going to take some more of this magic fundo, and we are going to make a little fish with it. We're going to push down right here. And we're going to make a bone too, but let's do the fish first. So there's our little fish. And we're going to take our knife and we're going to cut the fish out. You know, I have to admit this fundo is actually easier to work with when you're making little shapes like this than Play-Doh, because Play-Doh gets kind of sticky. And the fundo is not sticky at all. It just really, it cuts where you want it to cut. And that's not a perfect fish, but I guarantee our little kitty right there likes it. And let's take another color. Let's take this purple back here. And we're gonna make some more pet food. And I have just been dying to try this out the whole video, so we're gonna take this out. We're gonna put this, I guess I need to make it a little bit smaller. Probably have a little too much there. We're going to take some of that off, and then we're going to kind of push it down in there. Going to put this in on top, and then down here we're going to push down, and it should start coming out from the ceiling. There it comes. Got to put a lot of force in this because the Fundo is a little bit tougher than Play-Doh, like I said. And look at that. That is a perfect string right there. That might be pretty good for decorating Play-Doh eggs. I might have to keep this around. So we have this. Maybe we'll just give the little kitty some decoration right there. Now it says this is for making the pet food. Maybe we'll make a little ribbon. That's the great thing about this Fundo, is you can actually work with it really easily. And you know, I was thinking our little kitty right there kind of needs some friends. So let's go ahead and open up this Littlest Pet Shop surprise pack. Let's see who we get. Oh nice, look at that. We have a dolphin and it's got a little palm tree on it. Look at that, that's pretty cool. And I really like the eyes on that dolphin. That's probably my favorite part about the Littlest Pet Shop characters, is their big colorful eyes. Their big shiny colorful eyes. So we'll go ahead and set both of those back here. And you know, they still look a little lonely. Let's get some more characters out here on the table. There we go. Now our kitty's not so lonely, and our monkey is dried off, I believe. So let's go ahead and put another sticker transfer on the other side. Let's do the little tiger. Let's see what this one looks like. We're gonna take the plastic off, and we're gonna place him down right there. Get some more of our water. I really like this set though. This set actually is a lot cooler than what I thought it was going to be. So this is definitely something that I could recommend. Be a nice fun project to do one day. Make your own characters. Go ahead and press this down. We're gonna wait 1 minute. And now that our minute's up, let's go ahead and see how this one turned out. And oh no, I guess I pulled it off a little too fast. I'm trying not to tear them apart. Oh no, okay, so, and there is our tiger minus his ear and tail. I guess I need to be a lot more patient with these and wait just a little bit longer. It says to wait a minute, but it seems like you need to wait about 2 or 3 minutes to really let it dry and sink in. So let's go ahead and place this one on a stand. So maybe we'll, I don't know which one of those turned out better. Maybe we'll leave the monkey sitting right there. Now it's time for some Play-Doh, and I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen when we try to transfer one of these onto some Play-Doh. I'm not sure if it's going to stick or not. It's going to be fun to find out though. So let's go ahead and make our base. And these probably aren't going to stand on these little stands as easily because Play-Doh likes to kind of flop over. And we're going to take our nice colorful parrot right here, and we're going to use him to test out the Play-Doh. The good thing about using the water applicator on these stickers or transfers is you can see right through the paper, so you can see if you missed a spot. And as you can see right there, I pretty much got all of the parrot, and we're going to take this and we're going to press it down, and I'm actually going to let this sit for 2 minutes this time. Alright, and our 2 minutes is up. And as you can see, that's the one bad thing about using Play-Doh. The Play-Doh actually sticks to this, whereas the Fundo doesn't. You can see the little outline of the pink Play-Doh on there. So you probably don't want to use Play-Doh for this, even if it works. And it actually did work. Look at that. I'm actually surprised. I thought for sure that it was not going to stick to it. That's the best one that's come out yet. That one actually, it's nice and clean and crisp on there. It did not tear or break. There's no cracks in it, but it could be because I held that application down for 2 minutes instead of 1 minute. So I guess that's kind of the trick to this, is you really need to hold it down for 2 full minutes. Wow, that parrot actually turned out really good. So we're going to take this little piece right here. We're going to take the correct side and we're going to cut our parrot out. And the only problem is it's kind of stuck to the table a little bit, but it cut it out pretty good. And again, that's the big difference between the Fundo and the Play-Doh, is the Play-Doh gets really sticky, especially when it's wet. And I have a feeling that one's going to go on the base pretty good. Look at that. That is the best one yet. Now we're going to take some Play-Doh, and right here on the top of the playset, this is one thing that I did not show to you guys. There's a couple little cutouts up here too. Let's go ahead and make the fishbone one first. And I'm actually using Play-Doh Plus for this. It did not want to come out. Alright, let's see if we can get it out. Alright, so our fire hydrant came out okay. Let's see if I can cut this out. So here is our finished fire hydrant that didn't turn out all that great, but we'll put it right there in the playset. Now let's go ahead and make one more transfer. Let's see. Who should we use for the final transfer? You know, I kind of like the snake. I want to do the snake as one. But we need one more too, because we're going to do both sides. And we're going to do this octopus. I had the octopus sitting there and I forgot all about him. So we're going to do these two as the final transfer. And the brown's actually the only color that I haven't used yet out of the Fundo colors. And the reason why I kind of saved that one for last is I'm not sure how it's going to turn out because it's such a dark color. But we are going to find out. We're going to see how that brown looks. And we're going to do the snake first. And I squeezed it a little too hard. There's a lot of water just came out right there. But that's okay. And let's go ahead and apply this for 2 minutes. So our 2 minutes is up. And let's see how this one turned out. Gonna very gently take the paper off. And look at that. That one turned out really good too. So again, the trick is to make sure you hold it for a full 2 minutes. So there is our very happy snake. We're going to let that dry and then we're going to do the other side as well. But first, let's go ahead and cut them out. And you know, I'm not sure if that octopus will fit in the smaller one. And look at that, I almost put it down the wrong way again. But I keep catching myself right before I do it. So there's our snake. And you know what I just realized? I can probably, I wonder if I can put him on right now. We're gonna see what happens. Instead of waiting for it to dry, we're gonna go with the flow. We're gonna see if I can get this on there while it's still in the little cookie cutter thing. Make sure the octopus is actually pretty big, so I'm gonna have to make sure that I get the whole sticker. And his little tentacles just go everywhere. So we have him on there. Gonna press this down for 2 minutes. So it's been 2 minutes and I just noticed that it did not stay on the top, and yep, I knew that was gonna happen. So the snake wasn't dry yet and he stuck to the table and it kind of pulled a little piece of his mouth right there. But there's our octopus, and with the exception of this piece right down there, he actually turned out pretty good. And he's gonna need a few minutes to dry, but we're gonna go ahead and take him out. We're gonna do one more thing in this video. We're going to, let's take our kitty off the base. We're gonna put our octopus up there instead. And actually the brown turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to as well. I didn't think that brown was gonna look too good. Like, I thought it was gonna be kind of hard to see the colors on there, but it's not. Now some of you guys are probably wondering what happens if you crush it and mash it. Does the sticker kind of just disappear, or does it mess up the Fundo? But let's find out. So here's our Fundo once it's been rolled up and mashed up. And as you can see, the sticker's gone, but of course you can see the little tiny black specks in there from where it used to be on there. So it doesn't completely get rid of it, but you are able to reuse this Fundo and keep continuing to put new stickers and transfers on there. So you don't necessarily need to buy more Fundo to enjoy this playset. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do want to see more of the Fundo playsets, or if you want to see more of the Littlest Pet Shop, be sure to press the like button and leave us a comment and let us know. We do read the comments on the videos. This is Disney Cars Toy Club, and as always, thanks for stopping by.